Do you think you can feed yourself for $600 a year? Maybe. Let's look into it. Welcome to Veggie Every Day. I'm Liz. I've been a vegetarian since 1997. I'm here sharing information on vegetarian recipes, weight loss, and basic life as a vegetarian. And so I am participating in the $5 meal challenge. This is my 4th video. I'll go ahead and link the playlist so you can see the previous 3 and see how we did it. Basically, I'm partnering with other YouTubers who are doing this challenge. You have $5 to do a total of 9 meals. So that's 3 breakfasts, 3 lunch, 3 dinners across 3 days. And it's rough, man. It's hard to get like 9 meals out of $5, but we're freaking doing it. And this time we're going vegan at Dollar Tree. So here's what I got. I got a box of pastry crisps, a box of penne pasta, a jar of peanut butter, a can of pinto beans. It was actually a pretty, it was an oversized can, not the normal 15-ounce can that you get, and a little jar of salsa, it was a smaller jar. So if you were doing this, $5 challenge for yourself and you were spending $5 every 3 days, and granted, I'm not a mathematician, I am a writer, and I'm a content creator, I'm a YouTuber, not a math person, but I'm pretty good at math, so I think I was about right. Anyway, so it would come up to about $605 if you were only spending $5 food every 3 days. That's what you'd end up with. So with this, here's what I did with the $5 worth of food. So for breakfast every day, you had the pastry crisps, and it was just 2 little pastry crisps, and they were all right. I mean, they did the job. I'm not a huge breakfast person, so if you are, I would probably, there were some left over. So I think there were enough that you could do 2 packages at least 1 or 2 of the days. I can't remember how many I had left over, but yeah, you could eat more at breakfast. And then lunch was my absolute favorite of this whole challenge. And well, it's probably because it combined 2 of my very favorite things of all time, peanut butter and pasta, right? So I batch cooked the pasta. I cooked 3 cups of pasta, which equaled out to 1 cup of pasta for each lunch and each dinner. For lunch, what I did, this was a smaller jar of peanut butter. So I took about 2/3 of the jar, which I think was about 6 tablespoons. And I made kind of a sauce. I mixed it with the 6 tablespoons with about 1/3 cup of water and salt and pepper. And if you happen to have soy sauce, if you were able to find some soy sauce packets, you could throw that in there. That'd be really good. And I just mixed it with the pasta. And if you find it's too thick, you can also add some of the pasta water that you cooked it with, and that helps as well. But it was really, really good. I would actually eat it if I wasn't doing this challenge, except I would throw veggies in it. So you can also, if you were doing this and you were in this situation where you only had $5 to spend for 3 days, you could throw in whatever veggies you had around the house. That would totally, literally any veggie would work with peanut butter and pasta. And then for dinner, what I did was a salsa pasta. So I did pinto beans, salsa, and the pasta. And the salsa you can do as much or as little as you want. I started out with half the little jar of salsa, and then I added more. I think I ended up using almost the whole jar, and really salsa has almost nothing to it. So you just throw in as much as you want, right? Another thing I did to make it more creamy was to not drain all of the liquid from the beans. I left a little bit of it in there and then mixed with the salsa, and then it really, the pasta kind of soaked it up and it made it a lot better. And then you can kind of add, if you have any spices that you want to add, any chili pepper, anything like that, that helps too. So again, on this one, I had a lot of food left over, which is really cool because this one, actually, this was the best one. Nutritionally, this was the best one I was able to come up with, and the vegans will be like, yeah, of course, vegan's the best, but whatever. Just in this scenario, this is the best nutritionally because it had 887 calories. It's still not enough for an adult for a day, and 55 grams of protein. So it was better than the others. Again, this one I had a lot left over. I had a lot of pasta left over. I had a lot of peanut butter, not a lot, okay. I had a lot of pasta left over. I had some peanut butter left over. So you could add and make a lot more. You can make bigger meals. It would be high carb again, like I said in the 3rd video, but you could probably stretch it to not be hungry from the 9 meals on $5 at the Dollar Tree for the vegans. So there you go. To answer our initial questions, could you eat on $600 a year? Yeah, you probably could. Should you? Probably not. I don't think, you would be too healthy. But let's say you do $10 every 3 days, right? And that's $1,200 a year. I bet you could eat healthy and fill yourself up and do great on that. So it's just it's kind of a wake-up call. You know, how much do we spend on food? A lot. Like, I'm always saying I'm gonna do less, and then I go to the store and I want more. Anyway, work in progress, constant work in progress. If you are interested in that, look at my no spend month for groceries, which I am doing again. I think I said that like a month ago. I'm constantly doing it, like all the time. Like, you have too much food again. You are not allowed to go to the grocery store this month. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you want more videos from Veggie Every Day, please subscribe below. I look forward to visiting you with you soon.